to clean out all of my drawers, because we have a lot of pieces of furniture here that have potential to like house a lot of our clothes, especially when we get them back up from New York. But the problem is they're all filled with like old childhood things. And it was actually Jeff's idea. He recommended that I pull everything out from the drawers and then go through them. And that way when we start putting away our clothes and start putting away our things, that we have empty space to put it into versus, you know, just like trying to like shove things into spots and then decluttering. So what I did was, with one of the drawers, all this stuff was in one drawer, which is insane, but I made piles. So that's stuff that I definitely want to keep in my room somewhere. This is stuff that I want to keep, but I'm going to put into like a box and put it up into the attic. That's stuff that I'm gonna sort of either put downstairs or like give to my mom, or like figure out what she wants to do with some of that stuff. This is electronics and different things that I'm gonna kind of talk to my dad about and see what he wants to do with them. And then this is garbage. So I found that to be the most helpful way of going through it, to like make little piles. And I have 2 more drawers to go. So I think what I might do is I will film a video, like a declutter video, on how to declutter your drawer, especially like childhood drawers. They're hard because, like, you know, like things like this is a little Disney tin, and inside are a bunch of collectibles from Disney World that like I would never want to just like throw out, at least not now. Little Hollywood Tower of Terror key, you know, like things that I used to collect. Like they used to make these. I say that. Look how many keys. Jeez. So yeah, like things like this that like I don't want to just get rid of, but don't necessarily have to be in my bedroom. So I need to find a box for all of that stuff and get that put away. But yeah, so this is my afternoon thus far, and in an hour I have to leave for a meeting. So what a different scenery, right? It's not as bright as Florida, although today is an overcast day. And I'm wearing a scarf and a long sleeve sweater, which for now especially you would not catch me in Florida. So I'm on my way to a meeting. I have a meeting in White Plains. And yeah, I feel really good. I feel really good. I feel good with what I got done in really 2 hours, because I had to drop Jeff off at the train station because he had to go to work in the city today. And I got home, it was like 11:30, and I started organizing, you guys saw. And then I started a new project, which I'm gonna wait to say exactly what it is in like maybe a week or so. But I'm really excited about it, and it's very different for me, but you know, it fits in, like everything fits in, and I'm excited about it, and I started it, and yeah, I think with like creative endeavor. Oh, sorry guys. That was a vet. So after that whole rant about my cat, I've been calling other vets in the area. It seems like no vet, now I'm sweating, now I'm like so hot. It seems like no vet in this area want to, like, it's so bizarre, I'm so confused. Don't want to x-ray her without a checkup. No, and I get that, I get the checkup, like obviously they need to see her and figure out what's going on. But a lot of, like, they all want to sedate her. And that's the confusing thing, because the vet down in Orlando didn't have to sedate her. And I mentioned that. And they said that, okay, they would take the x-ray, but if she moves, then they would have to take another x-ray, and that would be an extra charge. So to sedate her, to like make sure that they could get. But then I'm like, well, why were they able to like take an x-ray down in Orlando? They didn't have to sedate her, and like they held her down, she was fine. Like, what? I'm confused. I'm just a little confused. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to Jeff, I'm gonna talk to my dad, because one of the places I was talking to is a place that like my dad has been taking our pets to for years, and so I'm gonna talk to him and see what's going on. But yeah, just no clarity on that whole situation. Anyway, Lord, oh Lord. So, okay, anyway, sorry, now my brain's like going a mile a minute. I don't even remember what I was talking about before, to be so honest with you. Oh, the project that I'm working on. Yes, I'm excited for this project. It'll be lots of fun, and I'm excited to get it up and running. Okay, and yeah, so I'm gonna go to this meeting. I'm thinking that there's a Container Store like right by the studio, so I'm thinking I might go to the Container Store because I really want to get 2 like big plastic containers to put stuff in, because I think that would probably be the best option in terms of like packing and getting everything like put away. And I feel like a plastic container is a little more durable than a paper, like a cardboard box, right? Because our attic isn't insulated, so there's no like temperature control, which I know for like papers and stuff can be a little tricky. And it's not like there's no leaking up in the attic, but you know, when it's cold, it's really cold, and when it's hot, it's really hot. And so I feel like a plastic container may just do a little bit better at holding up against that. And most of the things you guys saw, most of the stuff that I'm putting up there are like cards and papers and like pictures and stuff. So I'm thinking plastic might be the way to go. So I might check into that Container Store. Deep breath. And yeah, so first full day, I'm feeling pretty productive, pretty good. And I just wish I could settle this stuff with Elsie. Ugh. I don't know why it has to be like so difficult. And like I understand that it's not, and like I'm sure everything will be fine and it'll work out. I just like it's very hard. I guess it's hard for me to feel convinced that a place is like has my best interests in mind. Like, does that make sense? So I'm just trying to find a place that I feel like I can trust, because like I don't really care, like, you know, if it's a place that I can trust and I feel like the doctor has like Elsie's best interests in mind, then I don't care about, oh my god, go. Then I don't care so much about, you know, like appointments and paying for things, like, cause whatever, like I'll pay as much as I need to make sure that she is fine and okay. I just like I don't like feeling like I don't know like everything that they are thinking. It's just conversation, right? Like it's just communication and it'll be fine. So, okay, I will check back in a little bit later, after my meeting or after the Container Store, whatever I end up doing. Container is bought. Organization begins now. Okay, container is bought, meeting is done, and just found out that Jeff might be coming home early tonight. So originally he wasn't going to get home from work until like 11:30, but now it sounds like he's going to get home around 9:30, which is great. And selfishly, that means I don't have to stay up until like after midnight to go pick him up at the train station. Anyway, that is the first time that I have ever been to the Container Store here. And it's been here for a good little while. So it was exciting. I have hair literally all over my face. So what I'm gonna do now, so I only bought one big container because I figured that I would fill that container up first. I've been very rational lately, because like normally for me, I would walk into the Container Store and buy like 6 containers. But I thought today, you know what? Let me be a little more rational. I'll buy 1 container, and then if I fill that container up and it's like super full, then I'll come back and I'll buy another one.